Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy here today, and we are doing a sleek ponytail. So I'm starting off with hair that is sort of stretched, but not really. I just have it in for a flat twist. Right now my hair is kind of curly, so we're going to have to try to work with it. You want to start with a moisturizer. I'm using my Mango Shea Butter Moisturizing Growth Aid from Serene Body Scents, and this is going to help as far as keeping the moisture in my hair due to the different oils and butters that it has, because we are going to be using a bit of gel. So all I'm going to do here is kind of detangle my hair, but not really. I'm just going to try to get more length out of it. So I'm just going to pick it apart because, like I said, it's kind of in a curly state but still stretched. So the next thing I'm going to do is start with a portion that I want to get into the mold of the ponytail. And since my hair is a little shorter because I did do a big chop like I think last summer, I'm going to have to do like a modified ponytail. So I did split my hair into two, and we're going to start with the back section first. Again, you want to just go ahead and get your moisturizer and just prep your hair in the back. And that's all I'm doing here, just prepping that. So now you want to go for a spray bottle because, again, we're working with gel. So yeah, we need some type of moisture. So go ahead and dampen your hair. You can do this on hair that is saturated, but I think damp hair is best. I'm going to be using the olive oil. Well, actually, no, this is the Eco Argan Oil gel. Yes, I believe that's the one that I'm using. So just go ahead and smooth it. This process is all about smoothing. So take your time because you want it to be sleek as possible. So now after you finish smoothing, you feel like you got most of your curls in I guess tacked, go ahead and get a brush and just go on top of that just to brush it through. Again, be very careful because you don't want to, you know, like break your hair or anything. So just make sure everything is smooth and you're just aiding the brush to help with that. Now we're just going to tuck that portion away since we have that smooth. So that's how we want that to look. Again, just complete the same steps with the front. Just make sure that, you know, that portion is also moisturized. Now this is where I'm going to start my part here, and this is going to help with actually doing the style itself. I decided to do something different and go with like a part down the middle of my head. I've never done that before. So yeah, this is just me freestyling here. So it's pretty much the same exact method that we used before. Now we're just going to smooth on one side. We're using the brush. I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to pull this style off again because, like I said, I did cut my hair like last spring. But I find that if you take it in sections, where if you do the back portion first and then you do the front portion second, it does help because, you know, if your hair is pretty thick like mine, it's going to be really difficult to get it all in one, you know, swoop in the ponytail. So you got to do it with sections, and if you do it with 3 sections, you probably get even a sleeker look. So now that we're finished with that, all I'm going to do is take that ponytail holder out in the back, and now is where we actually connect it, where it's going to be easier for us to make one whole ponytail. So just continue to smooth with your hands and just alternate with using the brush as well. And when you feel like you've gotten everything as smooth as you possibly can, go ahead and grab your hair tie, scrunchie, whatever you are using, and go ahead and put that in a ponytail. Now you can leave the back out if you want, but I'm just going to put it in a slight bun. You can finish up with the style here if you like, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. So that's what we have so far. Finally, the hard work is over. Now again, like I said, my hair is shorter, so you will probably have a bit of flyaway pieces if your hair is a bit shorter. So just take this time to just go around it and just, you know, smooth on anything that may have gotten out of place. You can hold it in with gel, you can do a bobby pin, either or. So this is what I am working with now after all that smoothing and brushing, but I do want to just clean up the edges. So the product that you guys just saw there is also from Eco Styler. They did come out with a edge control, which is pretty awesome. I will have that review of that product and also, you know, the description of what it is down below. So all I'm doing here is just making sure that the edges are nice and laid and they are pretty and neat. And then we are going to move on to the next step, which is actually keeping this bad boy down. So I'm just going to grab my scarf here and I'm just going to tie it over my hair. This is going to help keep it slick. I think I kept it on for maybe about like 10 or 15 minutes, depending how much time you have. Try to put it on as soon as possible. I did do it kind of tight because, again, we are going for a slick look. And after a couple of minutes, this is what I got. So you guys can pretty much see the little bun that we have in the back, and we have nice sleek hair, very shiny and all of that. But again, since this is my first time doing it, my hair is short, we're going to add a little something to it. So I'm just going to go with this braiding here. I love this sleek effect because it just really gives that really nice wavy, just shiny pattern that I love to see with women with natural hair. So all I'm going to do is just take a bit of this braiding here. I'll have the exact name of it and the number down below. I actually stole this from my sister because she had a leftover pack. Just take a bit and put it in a scrunchie. When you have that loop, just loop it under, or I should say over your bun. And yeah, this could be a style too. I mean, you know, it's kind of cool, but now we're gonna do something different. So just take one side and just go ahead and loop that as if it was your hair into a bun. Once you finish with that and it's secure, put a bobby pin, and then you're just going to do the same thing with the other side. Just loop it on over. Once it's secure and you have something that's definitely looking like a bun, just go ahead and put a bobby pin in it. So we're almost finished here. Usually when you use any type of braiding hair, you have like those flyaways or those like frizzies. Just grab your scissors and snip those off. I just did it too. I felt like to the point where it looked believable, like it could be my hair, and it looks realistic. So once you're finished with that pinning, snipping, you should come up with something like this. I have to say I really did like my first attempt using this style tutorial method. The hair looks exactly like mine, and I'm loving the waves that I got from with the smoothing and the brushing. And it's pretty cool to see how much my hair has grown, and it just shows that anything is possible even if your hair is short. So of course guys, be sure to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this simple tutorial on how to get your hair sleek. Of course, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.